Look, we young and we fly, don't act so surprised. We on the move and we working. We stay on the grind, Milwaukee gon' shine when we gon' move with a purpose. 414, you already know, on the way to the top and it ain't no stopping. We got the keys, we got the tea, reporting to you live with all the hot topics. 414, ayy, be the WolfPack, 25-8, we gonna get to the bag. We some youngers on a mission, this is just the beginning. We on a whole other level, and you know that we winning.
Listen, Dorian, come on, Dorian.
Happy Monday. Welcome to the pack. Today we got a special guest, Juwan with Mac Life. You know, I'm Don Life, but that's Mac Life right there.
Yes,
we got something in common.
Hey, man. I heard about you.
Oh, yeah. I heard, bro, your shit fire. I ain't know why.
What it do, y'all? You know, it's Shawnee here again.
What's up?
What's up, y'all? It's E.
What's good, y'all? It's Ju. We back. Another week, another podcast for y'all. How y'all feeling today?
Shit, kind of loose.
Trying to kind of loose.
I feel amazing because I could be myself.
Oh, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? This your first time on the podcast, Juwan?
I shot one the other day, but I don't know when it's dropping.
So
Okay.
technically,
Yeah.
we gonna air first.
Because we live, baby.
So he didn't know if he, can come on here and be himself, be totally unfiltered. We told him that's how we get down.
Yeah.
We don't want no sugar coating, don't filter yourself. Come on here and be yourself.
Hey, our mama's watching, dog, so chill out, Ju.
We on. Yeah, not too crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
But we got some real entrepreneurs at the table right now. I'm probably like the only one that ain't like started my own business, so I'm kind of.
As of yesterday, I feel like you started. The conversation it flourished.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming in
I'm
my
2
mind.
weeks. I'm 2 weeks in.
I'm a month in.
We got some. I wouldn't even say vets, but you know what I'm saying, some established
Y'all
business
little
owners.
season,
Some
yeah.
sophomores in here.
Yeah.
Sophomores.
I'm a
And
little
we-
fresh.
And we got the new Rick Juwan there. So what made you all of a sudden drop your clothing line?
I heard
like
you
2
just
weeks
did out the
ago?
blue. Is that true? I
Hey,
like that.
man.
Was it something that you always wanted to do?
Like, during quarantine, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna really drop it.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, we started doing the designs, the logos, and all of that. So I just like somebody leaked my stuff before I could. So that's really why I just said, fuck it, we about to do it. Like nobody
like an album, my nigga. Like how that happened?
Yeah. Hey, I had to.
Like the design, somebody put out the design
Was it like
before you was ready.
intentional or like an accidental?
I gave my homie, you know, the street niggas don't believe in rollouts.
It ain't no rollout. Just put it out. We want it now.
He was like,
I gave my homie one early, and he just put it on Instagram, and I was like, I guess the secret out now.
He wasn't necessarily ready.
Set out the bag.
Yeah, and I didn't want to take no pictures anyways, because I was on my way to take pictures, and I was like, fuck it, I don't want to do this shit anyways.
so you just kind of use him as your model.
Yeah.
Canceled the shoot.
By the end of the night, we had
Reposted.
like 20 people trying to get him.
Oh,
I
see.
ain't
that's
gonna lie.
what's
From
up.
looking at it, I ain't gonna lie. From looking at it, it's fire, bro. No bullshit. I like
Hey,
this one.
that mean a lot coming from a real lifer.
So what would be what's your vision now that you got like shit? You sold out of your joggies, right? Now you dropped some t-shirts a couple of days ago. You almost sold all of those. So what's next?
Hey man, we got a summer collection coming like 2 weeks. So hey, hopefully y'all love that. I'll show y'all the rough draft.
Bet.
But I ain't showing y'all.
We got to get the exclusive.
Yeah.
So hey, he coming, y'all. Like no games. The collection is coming. He got the re-ups on the way. He ain't gonna have you waiting. You know what I'm saying? So tap into that Mac Life.
So what was the hardest thing that you experienced so far with just getting your idea up and running?
Man, not being too anxious about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do graphics. So I be having to holler at my uncle. Shout out my Uncle Jamal. 5 collection. You know what I'm saying? Magic box. You know what I'm saying?
Unc.
So he do a lot of my stuff. He did a line for me that y'all see.
Oh yeah.
And my cousin Mark, Illmind Graphic, he did this for me.
Okay.
So I be having to, call them, and they really busy. They don't charge me money, so it's like they doing it for free. So I can't be sweating niggas like, hey, do this now. But they be knowing, They be knowing.
It's good to hear that you like they supporting you and stuff like that, and they
Yeah.
looking out.
It's always good to keep it in the family.
Oh yeah, for sure. But would you ever think about collabing, like, or thinking?
Let's
about,
get it, man. Come on, let's go.
shit.
Y'all should.
That'd be
Come
tough.
on.
We can do some
Yeah.
wordplay on that shit. For
Come
real,
on.
'cause
Definitely.
you got the I got the Y, so
Yeah, let's
get
it.
That'd be a
Yeah.
What a collab from a clothing brand look like?
Well, the one that I had kind of did with my brother, he had something called out swiping. So we did something like I kind of took like the last word of his and just used like my word, my life. So our stuff was called like swipe life or something like that.
Oh,
Okay.
So it was smooth, but I feel like it just depends on how much y'all want to do with it.
Mhm.
Like, some people they want to just do that one collection. Some people want to do multiple drops and stuff like that. So I feel like it's just really all up to like what you see it going, where you see it going as.
But y'all think a lot of
my bad. I was about to tell y'all about a collab that I just recently did. Me and my guy Bari, we did one. He got his stuff called Brave, the Bravery.
but
So I share his stuff a lot. So yeah, we did a little one-on-one, you know what I'm saying, using my line and his. He got the moon and stuff. So we put that together. So yeah, we
And-
probably gonna drop this weekend.
Okay.
so you got a collab drop coming this weekend, and then the summer collection coming in 2 weeks.
That's if he Bari, where you at? That's if he want to. He make all the stuff at his crib.
But okay.
So we could just do it like a pre-order or something, and
Yeah.
then we just go from there. But yeah,
that one kind of just whenever y'all want to drop, whenever.
I say this weekend we do it or something.
But Bari, that's a message to you. Your partner is ready for the
See what
drop.
it's looking like.
Right.
So I got a question real quick.
But before we go to that, can I touch on the collab thing real quick?
Yeah, for
Real
sure.
quick. I was just gonna add, like, it's been interesting for me as far as collabs go, because it really depends on how you want to do it. Like you doing with your friend, you trustworthy of that person you already know. But for instance, like somebody just hit me up from Alabama to do a collab. He a young dude started his brand called it's called Fluke. And he like his message is similar to mine. It's called the perfect fluke. Like reframing that message around just kind of like being the best version of you or whatever. And it's super dope. And he hit me up out of nowhere. And so like for me, I kind of go through the process, like hit up the graphic designer. We all talk, we come up with a plan. But then finances, that's a whole nother conversation about who get what. Are you putting it on both websites, just one? Like that's where I struggle. So I'm curious to learn from y'all too, like as far as collabs go. Like have y'all only collabed with people y'all have known, or like for the future, do you plan on collabing with other people who you might have to like figure out those logistics?
Well, yeah, my bad. Me personally, the person that I collab with was my brother. So I mean, that was like it was just something that we kept close. We kind of just went in on the expenses together, and then we kind of just like split up the inventory, and then he sold some and I sold some, and then after that, then it was kind of just up to us if we wanted to keep going with it. But that was like as far as finances, we just split it.
Smart.
Yeah, when Don Life and Mac Life collab, we busting that bitch down 50-50.
Cool. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Price gonna be higher.
Oh, hey man, look.
If it's quality, I pay it.
Man,
It's gonna be quality.
It's definitely gonna be quality.
It's quality.
If it's quality, hey,
It's
if
quality. Number
I
one.
pay.
It's black on. Number two.
I got some quality on me too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's fly too though. Like y'all like. Let's be honest. It's a lot of niggas paying a lot for some bullshit. Like besides, a lot of that stuff don't look good.
Bro,
You want to put on the
super-
t-shirt
it'd be
anyway.
Super simple, but so expensive.
So
Like,
expensive.
I feel like we gotta.
Y'all wearing them t-shirts with them big ass V's on them. Get you some Naturally E and some Mac Life and some Don Life. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Period. Drew probably don't want me to say this, but I feel like it would be dope to see y'all collab and then get Drew involved too, so that because I know you got ideas for what you want to do in the future, and I think it would be dope for you to be a part of the process and even put your own little spin on it. And like the dudes that was on the WolfPack last episode come together, do something dope.
I mean, it's all family over here, so it's whatever when they ready to work.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Drew. I'm just waiting. I've been waiting around the corner for a
Do
long
something,
time.
nigga.
They ready for niggas to jump.
So I got a question because I work full time and I'm trying to start my business. So like
have you had a struggle with like managing your time, or have you been like on top of it, or have you been learning throughout this process that you gotta, okay, I get off work here, gotta do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, how have you been managing that? And I can ask E and Dorian you too, like how y'all been managing y'all work life and y'all business life and personal too.
I haven't.
No,
I'm just playing.
I haven't either, but
Man, it be feeling cluttered sometimes because you be at work thinking about the business, and you be, man, like that'd be the biggest thing for me, is just seeing like how the money is different. Like you can be working for yourself and they be coming in, like some days it be coming in good, and then some days it be slower. So it's like, I don't know, like I really be at work a lot thinking about my business though, just because it'd be like, damn, I could be off work selling these hoodies, dropping this stuff off, making what I'm making here. But I just feel like it's just good just to also have that stable income too, just for like rainy days, just reinforcement purposes. Like,
And that's the hardest part, accepting the reality that you can make what you make in a paycheck, working all those hours and a couple hours vending for your business. Like we done talked about that so many times. Like I done sat here at the Sherman Phoenix and made a paycheck within an hour, and I'm just like, bro, like I wish I could do this consistently, but the job is funding the business. So the money I'm getting to be able to work my business is coming from work. So I got to figure out how to make enough money and profit from my business to be able to do that full time and not have to have like my job as my source of income, but definitely still keeping multiple streams of income even when I'm not working no more.
I'm just saying, once I make enough money to insure myself, I'm retiring. Real shit.
I want to retire like at 30.
But
Like,
not
I don't
until
want to work.
This shit hard. Like working the job, and I'm a dad too.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I got my son during the day. I'm with him during the day. His mom work during the day, so I get him during the day. I go to work second shift. So it'd be like I really just be making sales on the weekend.
Yeah.
Niggas be pulling up to my job for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my coworkers be buying it.
This
Like
nigga
my
Franklin
boss just
Saint.
bought it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this shit. If it keep going how it's going now, I'm really quitting. Like for sure.
Yeah.
Like just gonna take that chance and just do what I gotta do. Especially when we drop that Mac Life and Don Life.
Yes.
So
Don't curve me now, nigga.
let me like stay on that topic, but you know, shift gears a little bit. Have you thought about if it's not going up the projectile that is going now, what that look like?
I
And
don't
like
think
how
of
you
that.
gonna handle that?
I don't think of that.
You don't?
You can't.
Yeah.
Why would you? If you gonna do this shit, you gotta do this shit, and that's with anything. Like if you gonna do anything,
at the end of the
act
day,
like it's the last shit you got. You know what I'm saying? Last
Yeah.
opportunity you have.
So you ready? Like, what was the preparation getting up to the drop? Because you said you let us know you planned this over quarantine, but shit, we've been locked down for over a year now. So you know what I'm saying? When did you start that process and like what that looked like?
Like I had started like going to different vendors and stuff, getting samples made. So that was like a 6-month process. Like, cause I didn't want to make no bullshit. Like I wanted to come out straight with it. And everybody that wore it and stuff, they all say they like it. It feel good. It's good quality. So that's what I was aiming for. Cause you know, people always trying to sell black people something that ain't shit. They think we supposed to settle for anything. I did it too. You know, we had, you know, S Guy. We did our own thing back in the day, 5-6 years ago. Not back in the day, but
seemed like
it do, don't it? But like we got to the point where we was like, man, we trying to get something better than this. So it's like we had to keep looking. So now, you know, I'm willing to help other people get the plug. Like I ain't gonna, you know how people are out here.
Yeah.
I definitely can feel that, because I mean, just like I don't want my brand just to be just like hoodies and stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when I think about Don Life, I think about some big corporation shit.
Yeah, I saw your interview.
Oh yeah, bro. So like that's what I'm just saying. Like I man, one day, like hopefully I can be on my go shit in a suit or something. Like that's how far like I want it to go, bro. Like I just don't see it as just being just like some streetwear forever. Like I feel like I want to be able to like sell it to different people. Like not everybody want to wear your stuff the same way. So
like you getting to the point. Like I said, me and my boyfriend was at the rental place. I'm like, snap, sent it to Dorian. I'm like, somebody in front of me got
Bro.
literally. You can literally walk across the street, go to the store,
For real.
anywhere. Like that's
Bro, I was just with my grandma and them taking them to the grocery store. I just let them run in and get what they was getting. They came out like, oh, we seen somebody in there with your cell phone. Like that, it feel good. But I just remember like, yeah, I feel like my stuff didn't really take off until I really took that step to like really put more thought into it. Because at first, when I very first started, like my logo was just like some clip art, like literally. So like when I really like put my own idea in and kind of tried to shape my like to really shape the brand how I seen it, that's when I really seen it take off. Like for sure.
Definitely.
Hey man, that shit hard. I like Down Life. Down Life, like
No,
one of
like
the ones I really
bro,
like.
I like how this shit look. Like I'm not even gonna cap. I like
Yeah.
that you really got like, bro. Just for this to even be your first drop,
Yeah.
bro. I know when I
The
didn't,
quality
bro,
is
like
immaculate.
when I started, bro, I didn't have like no tags or nothing like that. So I know that you really like source your shit out, bro.
I'll be watching niggas, man. Come on.
And you said you learned from experience too. Like
Yeah.
from you did a drop, you had t-shirts, you know, some years back. So you kind of came into it like learning from your mistakes already.
Yeah, shout out S God, you know, my nigga Jay, my nigga Rob.
Shout out to the gang.
You already know what's going on, nigga.
And it's amazing that you willing to support other entrepreneurs. I heard you say like if somebody got questions, like you'll send them to plug the information. I'm 6 years in and I've hit up plenty of people asking like where you get this, where can I find this? Ain't nobody stopped and been like, this is where you can get this plug. I've literally had to figure it out, like still figuring it out. And I think that's crazy, but I think it's dope that more people are in like joining the entrepreneurship world with that mindset that like we all can eat. Like and you ain't gotta be stingy, you ain't gotta, you know.
Because at the end of the day, what I feel like it is, bro, like even if I insure you or show you to the plug, that don't necessarily mean that like I be feeling like people think that you showing them the plug or you giving up the plug, that mean that somebody necessarily gonna take off better than you.
Instant results and shit.
Yeah, like, and it's not like that because a lot of people, I be feeling like they don't even really want, like, or they really not even gonna go all the way hard with it.
Definitely.
Like they just be asking just to see if you gonna tell them and shit. So like, I be like, oh, bro, I go here. Like 9 times out of 10, they probably don't even pull up to that shit.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because when we was doing S God, we had a little drawback. But y'all know Petty, Rebel Paris.
Yeah.
He gave me his plug straight up. Like straight up. He was like, hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This could happen, this could happen. He gave me his plug, but I never used it. So it's crazy that you really say that.
And
like
he got some nice
Petty got some
nice
I like Petty
joggies,
shit.
nice product over there at Rebel Paris.
So it's like I can't not share the plug if somebody was that opening to me. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask that question because like I feel like we talk about Milwaukee and we trying to put on for Milwaukee and we love our city, but one thing that we struggle with is like being together consistently. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like entrepreneurs, businesses, and clothing brands, and specifically because we got 3 people with clothing brands here, what do y'all think we can benefit from like supporting each other? You know what I'm saying? Because like it's easy to be like, I got my brand, I want everybody wearing my brand. Fuck them other brands. You know what I'm saying? But what can we benefit from, or what can y'all benefit from supporting each other and helping build each other up?
I feel like, bro, if you already turned, it's just like just use that flame to light somebody up. Like, I mean, it's just like that's how I feel. Like that's even with my brother. Like before me and him did something, he never had a brand before, but I feel like with us collabing, he was able to charge, or he was charging people the same thing I was charging. He just had came out. So like that's why I was like, maybe that can help too, bro. Like you just having that platform or somebody that already got they shit turned, like just using them as a pedestal.
Yeah, I think that like my mom always say, collaboration is the new currency because you don't necessarily have to do a actual collab like merch or something like that, but literally collaborating, doing a vendor fair together or doing an event together, doing a show together. Like even for artists out here, like people in Milwaukee, is so much room and opportunity to do stuff together. Cause I see so many people doing the same thing separately. Like it's like 5 pop-up events on the weekend all the time, like in multiple different places. And I'm not saying we can't have that going on, but if we can bring all of those
To
efforts
one, like,
together,
under one roof.
you're gonna have a way different kind of turnout. And then when you collab with somebody, you get in all of they network to come support you, all your network coming to support them. So nobody really losing in a situation like that. But the crabs in the barrel mentality here in Milwaukee is strong. But I feel like we starting to get rid of that narrative, and we starting to get to a place where people are more willing to collab and more open to the idea of like not wanting to like gatekeep all they ideas and the stuff that they got going
Man,
on.
we trying to bring people together on
I
the
just feel like
WolfPack.
I feel like you're not gonna get far doing that, bro.
By
Like,
yourself.
Yeah, but
Ain't
like
do shit by yourself.
that's what I had to learn too, bro. Even like me and E was just talking about this. Like I was like just having a what you want to call that, assistant or something like that. Just like, bro, I be thinking about all the messages that I damn near be missing or something like that. Like if I just had somebody just to help me like clean this up, like I need somebody just to make this transition easier, bro. Like you're not gonna be able to do everything by yourself.
Facts.
Like I know have people reach out to me like, can I get like where you go to get your stuff done that I'll pay you, but it's not even about that, bro. Like I just give you that shit because at the end of the day, like I said, not everybody really gonna go, bro. Like,
And if they do what's meant for you is meant for you. Like at the end of the day, either they gonna go and they gonna kill it and you gonna like salute to them, and that's great. And like the being jealous and all of that stuff is just played out. Like it's not even it don't get you nowhere.
Did y'all see that picture? I don't know if I seen it on Facebook or Twitter, but it's like a picture of like a bread aisle.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And it was like when you think like you doing the same thing as everybody else, it's like 15 different bread companies, and they all selling the same type of bread.
And
like,
still in business after
still,
all these years.
they still making money.
I was thinking like, and I used to tell people that same thing. Like when I used to think about the mall, bro. Like people go to the mall, they ain't walking out of there with just one bag. They hitting plenty stores, bro. So it's not. You can't think like that.
Because if you good, you good. And
if your stuff is quality, it's quality.
And it's gonna people gonna show up for sure.
Yeah, that don't mean shit. Like I really feel like you gonna do what you gonna do regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I stop him from shining?
Facts.
Wow. Like that'll be weird to me.
Right.
Like,
you just gonna be a hater in their story.
because I want everybody lines. Like if I could help everybody, I would. Like I want everybody that had the best, the best feel to their shit. Like so it's like I ain't in competition with nobody.
But yourself.
Like
Bro,
I got how many followers, how many Facebook friends, like everybody fuck with me. So it's like they ain't gonna stop fucking with me because they buying your shit. They gonna just buy my shit and your shit. You know what I'm saying?
People
Like,
don't understand that.
Bro, you know how many cold brands it really is in Milwaukee though? Like that's just like keeping it 100, bro. Like
yeah,
that's why I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen it as like somebody fucking with somebody more than they fucking with me, bro. Like, cause I just feel like, bro, everybody damn near got some cold shit, bro. Like I'm not mad at y'all, bro. I be looking at that shit too, like damn, that shit tight.
I got that goal for like the next 3 months, like the summer, June through August. Like I'm trying to buy only black brands. Like of course, up shoes. It ain't enough.
Because niggas not making no Don Life, Mac Life.
Yeah, we gotta get
we ain't there yet.
Not yet, but you know what I'm saying. But like my joggies, my t-shirts, my hoodies, all that is gonna be all black owned companies, mostly Milwaukee owned companies. So
that's a way.
I'm just trying to. I ain't gonna lie. That would be cause
we were talking about that too for the
that
show. Like we want to highlight, like it's a lot of people in the city, y'all two included. You know, you two eat. Like we really want to support like the black businesses because it's black food, black clothing,
black everything,
black art, like everything. Like Milwaukee is really talented. Like,
my guy, Justin.
I went to middle school. No, I went from K3 to 8th grade with Justin.
Well, Justin,
and he was doing stuff in school.
He do paint. You know that painting I got in the crib, like
bro.
He did.
You know that one friend that you do projects with, can draw. That was my buddy. I'm like, hey Justin, can I keep with you? Like for real, like. He cold.
He got hella confidence too. He reached out to me. He was like, "Bro, let me make you this, bro." And I'm like, "Shit, okay."
If you go to King, you know Nico. Nico cold too.
Oh, Nico is cold. That's a
we gotta get
designer
like
too. That
yeah.
I'm
gonna tap in. Just get we gonna chop it up outside of here.
We gotta get like an event going there.
We should do.
We might as well do a WolfPack thing and bring everybody together.
Y'all down?
Y'all trying to take all the shine. Damn, WolfPack.
Wow.
You on?
I'm just talking.
Look.
I'm just talking.
It's gonna be, you know how they use the X. It's gonna be,
I'm on that David Ruffin shit right now. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Look, he want to be on the stage by himself. Push the mics back. Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming to see you.
Silent people in Milwaukee Week.
Well, we got to do like even some fun shit, like just a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Like
This summer that'll be lit.
something crazy like that, where you know what I'm saying, it's safe, everybody having fun, and we just
got some more do say
promoting each other.
Because we got to reach the shorties. We really got to reach the shorties.
Gotta reach the shorty. So that, all right, let me speak on my idea. So I'm big on education. So that was like what I'm promoting. That's what I'm building myself up to be, is to educate. So we got to like touch the youth for real. So that's, you know, whatever y'all want to do, we got to get that cracking to get something out here for shorty, especially this summer.
Almost 5 entrepreneurs here already. We could definitely teach a course or just give out free game on that. Just because I'm pretty sure that
I can get the financial stuff for sure.
I mean, I work with students. I'm like this. I feel like we're in a working meeting right now. But I work with students every day, and I'm in charge of leading the teen drop-in center this summer, right in Teeth Park over there on 21st and Cherry, right by the Salvation Army, and that area. It's like a lot of young people need, you know, just, you know, people our age, especially because, you know, they see the elders, they don't really have as much respect like we did when we was younger. But like when they see us, they like see us as big brothers and sisters. They gonna listen and, you know, have a different level of respect. We got to teach them to get there to respect all their elders. But I think it would be dope for us to, you know, do some work together, because I plan on bringing in as many people from the community to come talk to my students. They like, it's going to be different students every day coming in, whether I'm teaching them entrepreneurship, teaching them college readiness, like financial literacy. I want to do some games outside on the court, play some basketball. I really need men to come talk to my young men, because it's a struggle, especially as a woman working with young men. It gets difficult.
No, I definitely like that event that you had invited me to that one time at Marquette.
Yeah,
that shit was valid.
Youth leadership series.
No,
we did a youth
valid.
conference one
Is that
time.
when you went to go talk to the kids?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because I'm always trying to do that. Yeah.
The kids are
Kids wilding.
I work at Brown Dare Middle School, bro. Like, so,
You wilding over there?
bro.
Damn.
So no. Look, you know, you ever been like behind Menards and like that? All my students like live back there, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
That's like a new hood.
Definitely.
Like it wasn't when we was growing
Brown
up.
Deer and Brown
The
Deer
other side on Brown Deer Road, the hood now.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
bullshit
shit.
now behind Toys R Us.
They closed Toys R Us,
Oh,
Target,
bro, that
Walmart. It was
whole
sad.
strip-
That red brick
It's the hood, bro.
projects over
Them
there.
projects
Sure.
over there, bro.
Projects.
So like them are my students, bro. So like ages 12 to 14 right now, like they need to be touched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they got like a false sense of reality. They watching all YouTube.
I think
bro.
it's the
These niggas trying to steal all them Kias and Nissans and
And it be the
Hyundai,
14, 15-year-olds out
for
there
sure.
doing it. We was just talking
crashing
about
shit,
that.
man.
So look, going into like the youth conversation. So we got Mac Life, Don Life, Naturally Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? When is we gonna get the onesies, the toddler sizes,
Oh, I got
the kid
mine.
sizes?
Them coming in like a month. Real
Don't even
shit.
get people
Damn.
wanting
Deuce,
them.
Deuce Mac Life on the way right now.
That Deuce Mac Life on the shout out to Deuce. Deuce Mac Life on the way right now.
Yeah,
for the
his Mac Life
youngest.
on the way.
We
And if
got
y'all like
Nat-
it, y'all kids can get it too.
I love it.
No,
I love
it's babies having babies for sure.
You know, so we got a supply. I wore this to work today.
I like that, bro. What's that?
Oh damn, this that
I
Mike
like
Life.
that.
This that Mike Life. You know I had to get
You
the
got it on?
blue.
Man,
The support is real.
it definitely is.
The
I
Shine
should've
got
wore
the
my
Shine
shit.
got the Crip Blue naturally
Nipsey Blue?
exclusive. Yeah.
Oh, that's exclusive. That's 1-on-1.
It ain't a
You
lot.
ain't
It
got
ain't,
no down life, dog.
it ain't a lot of
You
them
ta-
out here.
You taking a break?
No, I ain't taking no break.
Yeah.
It's
He
a
said,
lifestyle.
I
He
know I
ain't
came
gotta-
in the game going crazy, but you
It's
retired.
down life with it's down life with the white tee on.
I'm gonna need some down life, bro. If you got something in the car right now, bro, I'll buy it.
He did a-
Well, I got something at the crib though for sure. What size you wear?
I'm a medium or a small, depending.
Yeah.
I got I
Pass
just want
that
to
deuce
shout
out.
out Carlos Vato on
Oh,
here.
oh,
You know him. He giving you a shout out too, Jawan. But I just want to shout him out because
That's my
he
boy.
do so much amazing work in the community as far as getting creatives together and like doing fashion shows, just really getting that element like just really getting that popping in Milwaukee, because people think they got to go to New York or go, bigger places to really make it in that industry. So definitely shout out to Vato for bringing that creativity with Copyright Magazine, just bringing that to Milwaukee. And like, we had a model call yesterday, and that was dope to just watch people come in, do their thing or whatever. And it felt like a TV show. Like, every time I see stuff like that, I'm like, man, I don't care what people say about Milwaukee. We got all the resources and the tools to be as amazing as we want to be. So I'm geeked about the work that they're doing. I had a question for you, because I feel like we kind of skipped over this in the beginning. Like, I really want to understand more about like who you are as a person. So like with Mac Life, but like, who is Jawan? Like, what in your mind was like, okay, I want to start this brand? Like, is it for you? Is it deeper than the clothing? Like, is like how you? Because I see you on social media, you seem like a real confident dude. Like, what's your journey? What's your story?
That's what the 2 C's for Mac Life is for. Is for a culture of confidence.
I love it. Okay.
So I just want everybody to be confident, and whatever you doing, I want you to do it to a millionth power. You know what I'm saying? And just really go hard. And that's what we about over here at Mac Life Records.
You know what I'm saying?
Come to Mac Life.
And he doubled down on that. You know what I'm saying? So I like that you didn't just drop a brand, you know what I'm saying, with a name. It's easy to attach your name, you know what I'm saying, and be like, I'm just dropping a brand because I felt like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? You promoting a message, you promoting a type of lifestyle that you want people to attach to your brand. And I think that's important.
I was up at night worrying. I didn't know this shit was gonna work. But I knew it was gonna work because I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I didn't know it was gonna be 2 weeks. We going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody showing love. Like, even people with their own shit showing me love.
It's about prep, like the prep that you put into it, bro. I'm telling you, that make the difference, bro.
Yeah.
Just dropping something.
Y'all think that nervous feeling? Y'all think that nervous feeling is important?
It's imperative. Like, I realized, because I used to do a lot of speaking events too. If I don't feel nervous, then I'm uncomfortable with that, because then I mean I don't care enough. Like, I know I care and I'm passionate about it. If I get nervous and a little bit uncomfortable,
I definitely feel like you need those nerves.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's like your extra, like that extra little something telling you, like, bro, I need to go harder. I need to make sure that this is right. So.
Mm-hmm.
So are you born and raised in Milwaukee, and have you always been this confident?
414, baby, for life. And yeah, I feel like I was meant to be a superstar. Real shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be one, but I used to really feel like I was supposed to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Just you mean just like
Famous?
blown up? Yeah, just like,
I think I'm supposed to be rich and famous, real shit. But if I'm just rich, that's fine.
I feel that.
And to what degree? Like, what kind of impact do you want to have on the world to get you to that point?
Astronomical. That's a word.
Okay, Travis Scott vibes.
You know what I'm saying? Astronomical. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do nothing. Like, whatever I do, I want to do it. Like,
Colossal,
I don't want to play with
Future
it.
said, gotta do that shit colossal.
Yeah. This shit
Put
is colossal.
everything into everything that you do. I feel that.
And I want y'all to do it that way too. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself.
Got to, yeah.
Down life.
Famous plug.
Mac Life.
I love it. I love it.
Show.
So as far as that, so for you, do you feel like, so I hate small talk, and I love getting to like the depths of like people's lives. You don't have to go too far, wherever you're comfortable with. But as far as like,
She finna ask you something personal.
it's not gonna get too
All in
personal.
my
I just want to know
business.
the confidence, because like a lot of people have something happen to them in their life that made them confident. Like, something like either where they were bullied, or they had a moment where they had to look in the mirror like, dang, like I'm dope. Like, I love who I am. Like, I love what I stand for. Like, most of the time we don't wake up and feel that way. Like, it evolves based on an experience. Like, was there anything in your life or any time in your life where you was just like, dang, like I need to love myself more. I need to be a little bit more confident, so people, they feel me when I walk into a room. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was just in me. Like, for real. Like, my parents, it gotta do with my mom and my dad. Like, my mom and dad just let me know from day one I could just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get them little awards when you like in K3, I got the little engine that could, because I knew. You know what I'm saying? I knew.
I love that.
So that's a big thing too. I feel like even just saying like it was in me, but it was instilled in you. You know what I'm saying? So
it started at home. Yeah.
And that's a blessing, because that's the problem when you just got done talking about young people. They don't have that at home. They barely have a parent at home that's caring enough about them to the point where they making sure they not outside crashing cars and stealing kids. Like, but like to know that you had both parents, like you had both parents that cared enough about you and make sure you knew how important it was to value yourself. Like that's rare.
It's a lot
That's
of
rare.
households now that got both parents, or you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
one parent that's working and providing, but still not showing that the care and teaching the lessons they need to teach, and you know what I'm saying. Like I see that a lot.
Yeah.
So it's different times now. Honestly, like even how you say like being famous, like you necessarily don't want or need that now. Like being famous different than it was in the 90s when we was growing up. Honestly,
it's like no mystique left.
No,
Once you famous, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
But
like the famous people, like when we was growing up, it was
we
like,
know shit about Michael Jordan,
bro. What? Like plenty random people, random actresses. Like we didn't get to see them in their personal setting, like behind the films. That shit is crazy.
And you brought up a good point about like what was instilled in him, and now I want to turn to Jew. Because you said right now you're not an entrepreneur, but you grew up around entrepreneurs. And
shout out to Miss Simone.
Okay, shout out to mom.
Yeah,
you saw your mom. I don't know if your dad was, but your mom, she had her own business.
My dad
was that
hustler.
nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
He was that nigga.
So you saw your mom like still to
Either
this
way.
day. You know what I'm saying? She's still
way.
to this day. She's slaying them heads, doing what she got to do. Like as a child and as an adult, like how did seeing that influence you? Because you don't necessarily have to be an entrepreneur, but you've seen it. So your perspective.
I think it's like for me, I seen the work ethic. Like if you really want something that you say you want, like I seen my parents go get it. You know what I'm saying? So like they showed me like it ain't no excuse. Like even now, like if I'm slipping on something, like they be like, nigga, don't tell me you trying to do something, like just do it. You already know. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I feel like builds confidence. Cause they telling me you already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You know how to work hard. You just got to take the steps. And then like opportunity is endless just because my parents like established in, you know what I'm saying, in certain ways, being entrepreneurs themselves and networking and knowing so many people. So it just, man, it taught me how to work hard. You know what I'm saying? I know how to buckle down. Of course, like growing through my 20s, I had plenty of times where I slipped, made mistakes, or like look back like, damn, I fucked up. And I'm just like sitting in that moment for a minute. But they just showed me how to get to it. Like anything you trying to get to, a goal you trying to reach. My mama wanted to.
You good? You good? Duce got the mic. Luce.
Hey, but like my mom told me, like when she was like 13, she wrote for a paper in school that she wanted to be a psychologist and own her own hair salon. You know what I'm saying? And she a therapist now, and she been owning her salon for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Like when you manifest something and you really put the work in to go get it, you can do it. Same for my pops. Like he reached heights that he never even thought he could reach, but he had the confidence to do it, and he just figured it out. So that's my approach on it.
Hey, didn't your pops play football? My
pops did play football. Yeah.
I remember he used to be at your mama's salon, bro. He used to hate it there. I used to be like the only kid that came through.
I used to be so happy
drawing on the floor.
I'll see your moms walk in first.
You know it's time.
I'll be up there all day. Hey, when I tell y'all all day, I mean like my mama used to be at the shop like really 7:30, 8 in the morning to 10 at night. You know what I'm saying? And like this like before school years, like we was young.
Yeah, our mamas went to UW together.
Went to school together. Yeah. So they was locked in. So it was down there like once a week. Like all them days was dreadful, but I knew Juwan was coming in. Like niggas used to be so geeked. So geeked.
Drawing.
I'm saying women all day. We just on the floor coloring, having a good time.
For sure.
Shout out to our moms for raising great young men.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We trying.
Absolutely.
I know I'll be talking crazy, mama, but hey, I'm just protecting the brand, baby.
Mac life. Like, see, we gotta get Deshaun. Y'all should have got the buttons to me today. I knew.
Look. What's the one? Oh, hold on.
Let our guest work the buttons. He just dropped some
Master Flex.
So what are some goals that you have for yourself, like within the near future? What would you say is like a 1 year, 5 year, 10 year goal for you? Not even just with Mac Life, but for you, because it seems like Mac Life is more than a brand; it represents who you are as a person.
I just really want to take it to the highest level as possible. That's really what I'm on. Like, so I'm trying to like reach the most people. That's why that's why I never did a website. That's why I did it to where I'm like delivering it to people, or sending it out myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to like, you know, get in the field for real. You know what I'm saying? And touch people, holler at people, because it's people that I don't even know at this point. It'd be like filter messages, like 15, 20 people like trying to grab something, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I done met plenty of people, like, you know what I'm saying, since this started. So it's like that's really what I'm on, just trying to build something.
Build your network.
Yeah. You know, Don.
So was that planned out, or was that like a result of the picture leaking a little early?
That been the plan, because when we did S God, that's what we was on. We was on the same thing. Like that's our thing. Like we just, we really just we really inviting. You know what I'm saying? Like to other people. You know what I'm saying? We would kick it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for this coronavirus shit, I would have threw a party. Everything on me.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Do say for
That's
real.
What I'm saying. Summer, we out here. We gonna get the WolfPack.
This summer we doing it for the kids. So can't no do say.
Kick back going crazy. Maybe a back to school something. We could get a back to school something going.
Yeah. Get the Mac Life Down Life book bags going on.
Oh yeah, we got to. We got to in school supplies.
The education thing we just talked about yesterday. That's a brilliant idea.
We got it.
I don't, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm like, man, it really be crazy, because like, I think some people be seeing your brand go farther than you, like, and bro, like, cause I did something with a school, like with a basketball team, like I ain't never thought nothing like that could happen, bro. But like two people that was watching my journey, they reached out to me, like, bro, like, have you ever thought about like sponsoring some little kids, like putting your name on their jerseys? I'm like, no, but I'm like, I do, yeah, of course, bro. And then what was crazy was like, I feel like just them having that symbol or that logo on them, it made them go harder. They went undefeated, won the championship. They like,
and wasn't you at like every game?
Yes, bro.
That's dope.
They're like, nigga, we got sponsored jerseys.
But that's what I'm saying. When we just talked about book bags, we had made them some book bags, and they love them, bro. Like I feel like just, I don't know, kids want to feel cool too, like for real. So like
real talk.
We can do something like that. That'd be dope.
And everybody, everybody can't afford the what you call it, the Jan Sport. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just trying to get something good to people. Like that's really what we on over here for sure.
Yeah,
it's definitely hard when you using. I used to do this and I didn't even need to when you using the same book bag for multiple years too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was tearing my shit up.
I know you was
lazy.
I was.
It was so funny because I remember my mom used to be like, "You gonna use the same one?" I'm like, "No, I want a new one." But I didn't realize till I got to college how expensive book bag. Like
I was using the
book
same
bag,
one.
and I was like, used to be complaining like, "I don't want that one. I want a new." All my friends had new ones, so I want a new one.
Man,
but
going to King, them book bags used to rip. On
man, and we used to have them books and stuff. So I used to go through, and it wasn't on purpose. Like I used to go through book bags every year because I had so many books.
Yeah.
Like.
So let's get in on your business a little bit, Deshaun.
Yeah. Since you asking all these questions,
tell us about them cases.
So my business is called Curly Headed Cases, and I'm in my.
I wonder why it's called that.
Girls, girl.
And I'm in my development phase as I'm speaking because I launched it, but I had so much stuff going on. I was in school. I'm a accounting major, so like I had to focus on that online. Then I started working full time again. So now that I'm just out of school, like I've been full throttle on like doing what I gotta do. Like I just ordered my cases so I can start doing custom. I got my supplies that I needed, my all the stuff that I need to make my cases. I got it. I just need my supplies. So I finally set my time to get all that in order. I'm trying. My goal is to start making these custom cases by June. So
let's get it.
What made you want to do cases?
Because ever since I was growing up, I always loved a good case. Like I wouldn't say I was always into my phone, but like having a good case is like, ooh, I like your case. Like you'll get stopped in public if you got a nice. It's a conversation piece, like literally, like and a case like custom. I got my grandpa, like one person that means something to me, like. I could put this on my phone and walk around with it every day.
I remember the night you was like, you was messing with the machine.
Mm-hmm.
I think we met or something,
Yeah.
but like you hit the group like, yo, I finally got it.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
this
I'm
is
saying?
and I feel like starting a business, it really tests your patience and your determination. Cause I got my printer and getting a little too excited. I ain't gonna lie, me and my boyfriend a little too excited. We put it all together. I watched another video and I'm like, no, we used the wrong ink. And I had to syringe 10 milligrams per syringe.
Like a long time.
So it took me about a week, 2 weeks to take all the ink out with a little bitty syringe. And I tell y'all, I'm being so transparent. I was ready to stop. I'm like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm done. But I had to sit down and tell myself, like, if
Gardner
you want to
Holmes
start
in the
this
building.
business, if you want to
Gardner
start,
Holmes in the building.
there's something going on behind camera, y'all.
So small.
So, it really, I had to sit myself down. It's like, Deshaun, it's the first roadblock and you ready to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really had to sit there and tell myself, either you gonna stop now and you ain't gonna never see this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never
Beautiful. Shop with my good sis.
see the fruits of your labor. And I kept going. 3 weeks later, I figured it out. And when I tell you that moment when I knew I had it, I text all, because everybody knew, like, everybody's like, you got it. I'm like, no, not yet. But when I sent that message into the group chat, y'all, like, I cried.
Oh yeah, because that was like you said, you had a setback. You spent some money.
I spent
invested.
$700. Like, I made a $700 mistake.
You ain't even tell us all that.
And it, you know what I'm saying? I was mad. I was salty. I ain't gonna lie. I was salty.
Hey, that's a part of business.
It's
You're
the
gonna
part
take
of
a loss.
business.
You got to go through those trials. And
You know what I'm saying? And now I know, like, I ain't gonna ever make that mistake ever again. But overall,
It's kind of good you made it like
Yeah,
that
now
first
you can
day.
teach
Like you
somebody
got the ink,
else.
you got the wrong ink the first time you went and got some ink.
so now
And
I
you
know.
learn.
And
You
I
learn.
Yeah. And
Right
now, like, I want my message to be, because it's curly headed cases. I'm a curly headed girl, but growing up, I was bullied about my hair. Like, it's about a phone case, but it's about self love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want when you see these cases, you can put your hey, I'm with it. But you could put yourself on here. You could put somebody you love. Like, I want my cases to be like a conversation piece, but something special to that person. Because when it's custom to you. It ain't just what I buy offline. Yes, I'm gonna sell them cases too, but if you want to put a picture of your loved one, someone special to you, you know what I'm saying, your significant other, you can. And that's what I really want to do. I want to encourage the love, the positivity, you know.
All y'all with them clear cases, that's just sticking the little pictures in the back. Just go
Shop
ahead.
with my good sis.
Yeah, just go ahead and put it on the. Go ahead,
So
put it
I
on
will
the
be
case.
taking custom orders next month.
So you got the good rubber cases too. That's
quality.
like shock that stop it from.
Can I be your first? Can I be your first? You know what I'm saying, client?
We in line already. Fourth client.
We can make the transaction right now.
This case for at least a good month and a half, and
It's probably longer than that. When you sent it to us, it's probably longer than that.
I did this like the end of March, early April. Like,
Oh yeah, you got the good shit.
and I'm clumsy. Like, you see my case, my screen
That
protector.
shit good, yeah.
So it's good quality.
Man,
And I wanted to,
555.
and I wanted to, So I wanted to make sure I had good quality. I wanted to invest in myself. You know, I did my research. I researched. And
Y'all inspiring the old nigga over here.
so
Man.
I feel like my thing I want to say, because I made that mistake first on, like, you gonna make mistakes because you learn. It's a process. Ain't nobody told me nothing. I'm coming into entrepreneurship on my own. Like, I didn't have to, not saying nothing wrong with my parents, but they, they did what they had to do. They didn't start the business because that's what they didn't see that growing up, nor was that what they wanted to do. Me, I want to have my own business. And I started early.
straight up.
And even if, like, people, I feel like what we talked about yesterday is, like, everybody don't have to be an entrepreneur.
No.
That's not everybody's path. But, like, having multiple side hustles and multiple streams of income, I think should be an everybody thing.
Yeah.
And whether that's entrepreneurship, whether that's, a hobby that you just make a little extra money off of,
Stocks.
whether you door dashing or, doing what stocks, like anything that's bringing in, man, literally, Forex.
You remember
selling snow?
You
I'm just kidding. Don't sell drugs. Kids.
Don't sell drugs.
It's not the Mac Life way.
I feel like being an entrepreneur.
Y'all remember everybody auntie was selling Mary Kay back in the day?
Back in the day.
Man, I know people who still do it now.
Hey, I used to have to sell the Avon for my auntie. Yeah, she used to have me out there doing the thing for her.
Man, whatever works. I
Out
feel
in the
like.
motherfucker.
But I had that when it came to like Girl Scouts and stuff. Man, I was going I had a little
That's
badge.
a whole hustle.
The whole hustle. I got that. I used to win my badges and all that stuff.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Hey, I got a quick question.
Girl
So,
Scouts, man.
do this make me lazy?
What?
So I was going outside to cut the grass yesterday, right? Yeah.
It sounds like you gonna be lazy.
I seen this little nigga next door cutting their grass.
So you like, hey,
You threw him.
You trying to make some money?
Period.
Hey.
No, bro, you supporting the black owned business.
Exactly.
And he like 13. You know what I'm saying?
You recycled the black
So it
dollars.
wasn't a grown man. I would have cut my own grass. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it's
he-
like I remember them summers or them days when I'm out cutting, and I'm like I really was out cutting. Like I'm walking around with my mower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I cut your grass? And, no, I'll take care of it, bro. Your shit knee high. I know you would just let me take.
What you pay him?
I gave him 30.
I was about to say you better have gave him 30.
He only asked for 20, and this was before he saw the backyard. I'm like, my backyard kind of big, like you know what I'm saying. You gonna want more than that? And he's like, no, 20 good. So I gave him 30 off
for
top.
a minute.
Yeah,
Got his snacks.
That
something
shit
to
in
keep
him.
him out of trouble. Like that's the main thing.
While
Get
he was
your
talking-
LLC, little man.
Oh yeah, he got to. He needs some business cards or something. I'm gonna mess with him. He right next door, so I'm gonna put him on.
That's good.
While I was talking to him, somebody pulled up just in their truck, like, "Hey, yo, little man, you finna do this all summer?" Got Buddy's number.
See, look
Told
what
him he
you
lived
did,
right
you.
down the street. So
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
happy I paid him.
That
It's
was
at
lazy.
$30.
That was a good investment.
It was
You
an
planted the
investment.
seed.
Hey, track him down. I'm gonna have him
He
cut
better
my
not
mama
go buy
grass.
no swishers with that shit though. That's
He 13. I hope he not.
I hope
Wait,
so.
wait till you like 16, my little nigga. No,
Wait till you whipping.
like 16, 17. You know that's when niggas. You know how it is, man.
So how y'all feel about the summer, like coming up? Like I already know, you know what I'm saying. It's been a wild couple shit, like a month or two already with, you know what I'm saying, losses as far as people passing away or like, you know what I'm saying. Like we talked about the Stolies already. Like,
My homegirl just passed yesterday.
see,
Sorry to hear
rest in
that.
peace to her.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody that's been lost like shit in the last 2 years, like over a year, has just been crazy. But
Over
I have
bullshit.
a love-hate relationship with the summer because Wisconsin, we be cold. Like once the summer hit, it's just like finally we ain't gotta deal with the cold, like the snow, none of that.
yeah,
But
so
then
you want to be out.
Yeah, you want to be out, but at the same time, it's like, I can't go there, or I can't go there after a certain time, or once it get a little bit late, it's still cracking. But let me go ahead and go because when it closed out for real, that's when it's popping off. So I don't know. It's like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with my city. I love it because we can turn up, we have fun, we ain't too good for nothing. But
I love Milwaukee.
yeah,
Me too.
I never leave.
You don't ever want to leave.
I'm gonna have careers at other places though, but I ain't never leaving.
Yeah.
I'm never leaving Milwaukee. Milwaukee love me for real.
For real.
They show me love. I never leave for real.
See, I just had to. This has like been something damn near since I was in high school, but it's like I had like a period of time where I wanted to get out of Milwaukee, and I was just so stuck on that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like I left and I got brought right back. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now, like I know I got a purpose here. So in high school, I had the vision to like own my own school, like open a school. But it was kind of a random vision, like I didn't really know what it meant. So like as time went on, like I went to school, changed my major. I was a psych major, couldn't do that. Like I couldn't even pass the first psychology.
Thought you was your
class.
mama.
Yeah.
Hey, raps for that.
You saw
You
the
know what I'm
racks.
saying? Yeah. So changed the education. And like I kind of, you know what I'm saying, hit my stride and figuring out what I wanted to do. So like being in Milwaukee is definitely something I want to do because I want to open a school here and really give back to the place that like rose me and gave me what I
like
got.
teachers, like my dad, he a teacher, like, and he be telling me about, like, he worked with fifth graders, like, and them fifth graders is like 12th graders, like, you know what I'm saying, like mentality wise,
it's
what
a
they
different
see,
world.
you
Yeah.
know what they see, what they're exposed to, but like, and when COVID, he was telling me like a lot of kids is gonna be behind, like. They need to put a lot of resources into education because that's the future. You got to educate these kids. If they not educated, then what? Who gonna be our lawyers, our doctors? You know, all stuff.
Real talk.
What
We was
need.
getting a lot of false sense of education too, like for a long time.
And my dad was saying people think they behind. Now they've been behind, but nobody
been
really paid attention until COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
You know, it's a like, ain't it like an educational barrier? Like
Yeah.
it's a gap. You know what I'm
Especially with
saying?
African American kids, where you know when it come to it's more what we live at, because a lot of education is based on taxes and you know, like zoning and all that stuff. That's why you see like the schools in the suburbs, they got Chick-fil-A, you know, they got all the resources.
We got these old ass books y'all keep giving our kids and shit,
It ain't
bro.
even no
Mac
hey,
Life, we changing all that shit. We buying back the hood.
we buying back the hood.
Like,
That's
we
what
really
go
need
over
to.
here.
Worldwide Hustler Shop, my nigga T-Net, we buying back the hood.
Mac Life, WolfPack, we buying back the hood. That's the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah,
But it ain't, bro. It ain't even no books no more. So like,
it's on
I'm
Yeah,
for real,
I'm
bro.
knowing.
So like, look, they own Chromebooks. So like, say a student really can't read, like they got programs on the Chromebooks that just read everything to them.
Yeah.
So you're not really learning how to read. You
You
know what I'm
just
saying?
listening.
You're gonna end up being 18, having to get a job, having to, you know what I'm saying, do something for yourself, and you can't really read, let alone comprehend what the words mean. You know what I'm saying? So it's like technology is good, but it's not. And at the same time, like the focus in the schools is way different.
bro. Because even me, like I was just in college, bro, trying to do the graphic design stuff, and as soon as they put it on the computer, that shit got hard. Like I needed to be there in person, able to talk to my instructor, bro. Like, I feel like it's a difference being at the crib. There's so many distractions. Like it's easy to get distracted at the crib.
And me switching from fully in class every day, you know, maybe 2 or 3 hours a day, to going online, strictly online in my heart accounting. Like accounting is a class that you got to sit there and get taught, because it's still hard. So just imagine being online and I'm teaching myself. Like,
Yeah, my mom's went to school for accounting.
Like, it's a discipline.
I ain't
Like,
gonna lie, math ain't never been my thing.
It's like a different type of brain.
Bro.
I got a question. What do y'all think we need to teach the kids though? Cause on some real shit, like when we was growing up, we ain't know nothing about stocks. We ain't know nothing
Financial
about
literacy.
We ain't know none of this. We ain't know nothing about real estate.
I'm gonna give y'all an inside look real quick on like what they learning now though. So right now, we learned kind of in middle school. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Like how to write checks. Right? You remember learning how to write checks in school?
Yeah.
Like how to fill out a check.
Junior achievement. What is that? Yeah. Like,
my mama taught me how to write a check. I don't remember none of that shit.
I learned it in school. I was in NPS, and then like outside of that, not too much. But like they not even learning that. They don't teach kids in elementary school how to read a clock that work like this.
They do.
Dog, I think they ain't been teaching that for a while.
For a minute.
I taught like when I was in the Job Corps about 5-6 years ago. I was like 19, 20 up in there. And it was a cat that was like 16, 17. I had to teach him how to read a clock. He didn't know how to tell time. So it's like
they not, because like when they letting it be technology be the reason like why I need to read the clock. If I got my phone or a watch or a laptop or something that I can look at.
But do you think entrepreneurship should be taught in school? Like, because I feel like they really just teach you just go to school or get a trade. Like, even barely a trade, they'll just tell you go to college.
I feel like they need to talk on all angles. Like, just because there's multiple avenues that can get you to where you want to go. I feel like they done took away some stuff that we could still use. Like, just for me personally, like I wish I was still in high school when they was teaching like woodshop cooking class, like stuff.
We
like
had that.
How old is you, bro?
I'm only
they
21.
They young, bro. Yeah, I'm old on the show. I'm old on the show. And he just turned 20. Me and Joanne the same age. He just turned 20. I will be in a couple months.
Our mamas was damn near pregnant at the same time.
Yeah, same time in school together.
Niggas took our mamas out the game at the same time.
Out the game in college. So yeah, like he just turned 21 last week. And Deshaun, you 21, right?
Yeah, I was about to say because we had that.
We have the space.
How did y'all like that? Like,
it was straight. I ended up after like high school, I went to school for welding. I've been doing that for like 6 years now, 7 years almost, something like that.
When I was fresh out of high school, I went to MA for to be an electrician. I was trying that out. That was pretty decent. I wanted to get into the trades and stuff too.
I'm about to get into that through my job, but it's like I'm probably gonna retire before I finish, man. For real.
Hey,
I was only
but that's prosperity. College, it's not a bad thing.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn. I'm about to take up that at my job pretty soon.
Well, it's like the school system, I feel like it's just watered down the education they gave us. So it's just like they don't go into detail about nothing. The curriculum is just
I feel like they're
whack.
not
That's
teaching
really
stuff
what
that
it
needs
is.
to be taught. Because I feel like when I went to school, I was taught stuff, but
Yeah.
not real life stuff. Like
Yeah.
if you got to be thrown on your own, could you handle it? No.
It's just like a lot of like, so like in English class, instead of how we was like, you getting called out to read, you know what I'm saying? We all reading a chapter book as a class, you gonna get called out to read.
Mhm.
Or we gonna read as a class, you know, some days. Like, no, they just press and play on the little thing, everybody listening. So if you can't read, you're not learning how to read, you're not working on those skills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or like public speaking, they not really learning how to give presentations. They just turn work in, like all of that. I feel like affect you and your confidence and all the little stuff it instill like through school that you got to work through.
No, yeah, we had a whole class for communication. We had a whole speech class. So
Yeah, we had
I
that.
don't know if they still got that.
Yeah, King,
Nope.
we had
I
that.
definitely feel like
We had
that
to do
helped me.
presentations and all that
In the
stuff.
suburbs, yeah, they do got that stuff, but
King
You know
on the
what I'm
suburbs, we.
King different.
King different for sure. Top of the line.
She wanted us to say that. Yeah, that's all
No,
that was.
no, I'm
That's
King.
such a King
King,
thing.
King ain't do
right?
that. King ain't do that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Y'all was
But speaking on the kids
Shit it on
and
the real quick. No, I'm
entrepreneurship,
just like-
I want to ask all of y'all: are y'all going to instill entrepreneurship in your kids? Like, not saying they have to be an entrepreneurship, but just the values that are, I want to say, a part of or necessary for entrepreneurship.
I mean, my kids
Absolutely.
gonna see it like if they choose, if I do decide to have kids. But I'm saying like as far as because if they want to be a doctor, they want to be a doctor.
Right.
So I'm not gonna like.
But they can still be on their own practices.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But everybody, that's not everybody's path. Like my sister,
Mhm.
she's an amazing corporate worker. Like that's what she loves. She want to reach the heights with that, and be in HR and do all that. And I think that's fine because everybody's path don't have to be the same.
Yeah.
And as far as instilling the principles of what it means to own your own and not depend on somebody else for your livelihood, like absolutely, and they'll see that naturally. But as far as like making it the only option, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna make it the only option either. A lot of kids already got their own things. Some of these kids want to be the world's greatest Fortnite player, like literally. Like,
My sister.
These new kids gonna be rich as hell.
bro,
No, they is.
no,
They
They already
It's so
are.
much
They
money
already
on
are.
money on
TikTok.
they smarter. I feel like
They working. They working smarter, not harder.
Well, I feel like they smarter in the sense they got hip to this technology stuff way before
And they
we
using it
did.
to their advantage.
They do in a way, but
But
it's
it
dangerous
can
in
be
that too.
detrimental.
Yeah, it's dangerous in it too. But they definitely like know how to tap into their interests.
Mm-hmm.
I think more than we did growing up. Like growing up, I know I was in shit that my parents was like, you can do this, you should do this, you know what I'm saying, or like try this, and like they let me gravitate to the stuff I like. But like these kids now, they dictating what they want, you know what I'm
But-
saying, how
Kids
they
still
want.
play instruments these days. Like,
Not a lot.
man.
I
'cause-
mean-
And if they do, they not taking it serious like that.
And then with COVID, you had to go to a music teacher and sit there and play with them and stuff. I remember playing the violin since I was in.
yeah,
I played violin from like the 3rd grade to like my freshman year in high school, and like the concerts and being in the orchestra. That's like character building stuff for real.
It
But-
show you. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that like I feel like now, like
But-
even with the schools, like I'm speaking for my school though, because I ain't at no other school, but the way the structure is like we don't show our kids how to show up on time. You know what I'm saying? Because like if they walk in class 5 minutes late, there's no consequence. Nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that's like that. Like we told Jawan to be here at 5. You know what I'm saying? And our pod gonna start at 5:30. He hit me at 4:30 like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shout out to mom. She told me how to be on time for shit.
you see what I'm like? That's what I'm saying. Like all that stuff matter. Like so, it's just education is important, but I think it's like a lot of the small
like-
stuff that they taking out that matter.
And I feel like education and like entrepreneurship kind of go hand in hand. Like you can use the education to build a business, and then you can use that business to like you go hand with your community, because like the Black community in Milwaukee, we have a lot of businesses here, but I feel like if we support them more and collaborated more, Milwaukee Black we will be up with the white people, making the money with the white people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like entrepreneurship has the possibility to bring a Black community together.
Milwaukee,
back in the day,
black.
it was only black people. You could only go to black stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was the white stuff and the black stuff, and all the black people were flourishing because
we had our own banks.
We had our own. We need to
everything.
bring back our own banks and our own gas stations, our own grocery stores, and we need to bring that back to the community. That's the only way we gonna. Not saying that's the only way, but that's the best way that we've seen from past results.
I mean, honestly, a lot of people don't like the idea, like saying, you know what I'm saying, like other races and cultures, they stick together and they look out for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Asian communities, the Jewish communities, just for example. But like we buying all white people shit, we buying everybody else stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not giving back
and
to
what
ourselves
you saying,
enough.
like
So
you using only black stuff for the summer, I feel like that's good. Like that's one way that you can somebody else can make a difference. I'm strictly buying black stuff. Okay, what's the issue?
Real shit. Like
what's the issue with that?
Real shit, cause shit. Only shit I'm buying is from niggas.
And because why not?
I'm only
like,
shopping.
Yeah,
I
like it.
With bro. Like that's what I was saying. Like, people be having such a hard time with like showing love to their own, and like,
and what sorry not to interrupt, but like the black community is kind of like you feel like if you show too much love, they gonna be better to you. Like that crab in the barrel type of mentality.
Syndrome.
That comes with that too. Cause I can go on a tangent with that one.
Yeah, but all I know is I'm showing love to everybody for sure. Cause it's like, man, we got to.
Yeah.
We got to. Cause shit.
Like niggas can like a Nike t-shirt $50-$60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$60.
Exactly.
I'm whacking niggas the 40. Pass me that.
Then you
$40.
Then you online shopping. You paying for the shipping. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta wait. Niggas down the street. And like how that moved too. Like we pulled up on you last night. Got
11 o'clock.
Got some Mac Life merch.
Gucci ain't doing nothing at 11 o'clock.
See, look, that's the difference. Nike ain't finna give you your two t-shirts you ordered at 11 o'clock, and you can just go home and wear it to work the next day. You online shopping is gonna take a couple days. You paying shipping. Then I got home, right? My little sister pulled up on me. She seen the packages. She like, damn, how you get some of that? She just got home from Alabama State last week, right? She don't know you, bro. She don't know we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? No, she don't know. My little sister, she don't know.
She used to be at the shop, but she just don't remember.
She just don't remember. Yeah, she ain't put two and two together. So I'm like, yeah, I just went and picked these up. She like, I've been trying to get my hands on these. Like these, how I was seeing them back when I was in school. I just got up here. You know what I'm saying? So I you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm just like looking at that and already putting in my head like I'm only buying black. I'm only gonna wear black when I'm going out. That's what y'all gonna see on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really gonna word of mouth, like Instagram
that's the best type of publicity and advertisement. Yeah, that's free.
I went to work today and like all my students like, dang, Mr. Posey, you think you a Mac? What's that? So like, but even that, like that just start the conversation. I get to explain to them. I show them the Instagram, like, yeah, this is blind. My God, this
it's crazy. It's crazy because when I made this, I was like, if people don't fuck with the message, at least they gonna put it on and feel like they a Mac.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Same with Don Life.
Yeah.
Same with if you don't even feel naturally beautiful, you gonna get up and put something on to tell yourself, I need to love myself today.
It's like you talking in the mirror, like,
or you
hey,
gonna tell somebody look at me, they gonna be like, love yourself. And they gonna be like, maybe I need, you know what I'm saying? That it's like with my phone case, they gonna be like, oh, it's a conversation starter. That's all.
Might be what they needed for that day.
Messy.
You never know.
Yeah,
real shit. Cause shit, it's crazy because I was like, I didn't think I was gonna name it Mac Life. Cause I was gonna call it Mac Lifestyle, but it's like I was like, man, it's so many people with life at the end of their shit. I hope these niggas don't think I'm stealing their style. Like, cause you been out for like a minute.
Bro, how you think
Loud Life.
How you think I feel? Big Sean came out with this.
Don Life, yep.
But after you,
is that why you put the Y? Is that why you put the Y in it?
He had Don Life out before Big Sean ever was.
Loud Life was he. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's the story behind the Loud Life thing for sure, because it's crazy. He really the reason why I really originally kind of like wanted to start making my own custom stuff, bro. I was working at the Bradley Center, and he was there for like an event, and he came in with like this jacket on, and he got like all his stuff on it. And I'm like, bro, That shit cold, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he-
at the end of the day, that
He in
shit
my top
cold.
5 in the city.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
He definitely got it.
See, I gotta start buying
It's
the
that-
brands that I don't know.
it's that
and
Loud
I
Life.
haven't seen.
That RS Day,
No, that already
Space Trap.
Crazy.
See, I ain't heard of none of these.
Space Trap. Did I say Down Life already?
No, yeah.
Down Life,
You gotta,
and that's damn near it. And Mac Life.
But
I like petty shit too. No, I put petty in there.
I like that.
I ain't
Rebel
there.
Paris.
I ain't there yet.
I like that too.
I'll be there in like 2
I need
years.
to find all these people.
Yeah,
I
petty.
do.
That's the one
Petty
I
was the
do.
one like. Petty was like one the first nigga really getting
on.
cutting so.
Oh yeah.
Cause I was like, that's what I like. I was like, dog, if I'm gonna be putting this shit on Gildons, I don't want to do it no more.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
That's-
I was just talking
Yeah.
to
We
Imani, and
was
she
just talking
like,
about that.
I
she
don't want
looked
to do
at
it no
the
more.
pack. She like, nigga, look at the tag. Like, he got the tag. Like, this
Yeah.
official. That's like the marathon. It reminded me like of the marathon. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
That's why I put the. That's why I put the because of Nipsey.
yeah,
Real shit.
you ain't just getting my t-shirt. Like, it ain't just a champion t-shirt and I'm just printing on whatever t-shirts I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like, this is my brand. This is what I'm putting out. Like,
I'm
I
trying
like
to
that.
get niggas that same, like black folks, that same experience that you get from
Gucci.
these. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because they'll spend some money on
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all that same experience.
But
let's
I think-
change that. Stop looking online at Nike, Gucci, all
We
that.
gotta change the narrative of like black people stuff ain't good. 'Cause you know when people like, oh Gucci this, we need to make this is as good as Gucci. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
gotta change that narrative that what we wearing from these black businesses is just as good as these.
It's just good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even better. They might even be better because it's a message behind it. It's a black person. It's a story behind it. So
We had a great convo on entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
especially like here in Milwaukee and like with our youth. So like, let's go around real quick, get one tip for entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying, that we can live our listeners with, our young viewers with, if they looking to get started or if they already going through the process of being an entrepreneur and they just need some guidance.
And can we do a 2-part question? Can we also answer the question, what do you want to be remembered for? Because I feel like we kind of talked about that theme a lot. About like
Somebody asked that.
No, I'm
Oh.
asking it. I just want to
Okay,
know,
okay.
like, especially hearing about y'all journeys, what y'all
Yeah.
do right now. I would love to know, like, what do you want to be remembered for when you're not here no more?
But
Well, the advice that I can give is really just put thought into like what you're putting out there. Make sure that it's authentic to like, you know, to your message and what you want to leave and stuff like that. Me personally, I just want to, like, when I'm dead and gone, I just want to know that I just put my all into whatever I just was, whatever I was doing.
One thing that I would like to give my little tidbit when it comes to entrepreneurship is don't give up. If you make a mistake, even a $700 mistake, don't give up. Learn from that mistake. That's the biggest thing. You can make mistakes, but if you're not learning from them, that ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it go right, if you learn something, that's the best thing you can do. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is priceless. And what I want to be remembered for is bringing generational wealth back to my community. I'm real on financial literacy, financial wealth, all that. Like, if you know me, that's me. So I want to make sure that my community got that knowledge too.
My advice is just do it. You know, like Nike say, just do it. Like, you know, sometimes we think so much, you know, like he said, like get your plan together and everything, but it's one thing to get your plan together and it's one thing to be scared. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. You know what you could do. Just, you know, tap into who you are, and just do it. And you know, what I want to be remembered for is just, you know, looking out for people and helping people, you know what I'm saying? That's all I really want to do. You know what I'm saying?
My words of advice. Dang, I should have been thinking about this, but I was listening to y'all so hard. I was actively listening. I've been practicing that.
It's working.
Working too much.
My words of advice. I guess I'd just say, like, no matter what it is that you want to do, like, even if it's not something you feel like you want to do for the rest of your life, like, even if it's just in that moment, like, do the thing, especially while you're young. Like, try everything, experience everything, explore everything. And you don't have to choose just one thing that's going to be it for the rest of your life. Just really step out on faith and have that confidence that Mac was talking about, and just be like, have that Mac life confidence and just walk in the room with that.
Shameless plug.
And I what I want to be remembered for,
I want to be remembered for, similar to you, just instilling that confidence in people. And so what I'm working on, I love how you exemplify the confidence that you want everybody to have. For me, I'm taking them on a journey with me as I'm figuring out that level of confidence or whatever. So I want people to remember me for my journey and us being on the journey together to like love ourselves and just, you know, be unstoppable. So
I always used to tell people love themselves. I should have just made it into a brand.
this guy.
You gotta watch for these niggas.
Man.
Last but
Say,
not
look.
She
I-
knew.
So I don't have no advice.
Yes, you do.
No,
No,
bro,
'cause
you
you
gotta
got
participate.
You got
Cause look, I'm taking all y'all advice. So I'm gonna just do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna prepare, and I'm gonna wait. What was your point? It's the do say.
Wow.
Wait, what was my what?
What was your point? Your advice point.
The advice was just like doing whatever, like exploring and doing whatever.
Oh yeah, that was the biggest one for me. So like I was like at a point to where it's just like, you know what I'm saying, I want to teach. Then I got a vision to open a school. So it's a process to get in there. But I can do all the other stuff I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm taking all y'all advice and putting it to one, because I know it's stuff that I can use in my life and pour into other people. But I don't know. I just want to be remembered probably for touching every aspect of the things I want to touch. Like I got so many different ideas and like different. I want to do stuff in music. I want to do stuff in art. I started a podcast. I got that going. You know what I'm saying? I want to open a school. I'm not a teacher yet, but I'm in the process of getting there. So like I just want to be known for saying like he did everything he wanted to do. And he did it at a great level, at an excellent level. So that's really it. I want to go hard at all the stuff I plan on.
Just do it.
Just do it, Mac Life.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the gang, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my Uncle Jay Young, you know what I'm saying?
For everybody that made this happen, because you got a strong team behind you that helped you get this off the ground and you know get to the production level you are now, right? So shout out to all of them.
Shout out to my boy Yashub out there making it.
And we can't have an episode about entrepreneurship without highlighting the biggest entrepreneur in the room.
The biggest,
not the biggest, but the OG.
The
OG.
Probably am the biggest.
The OG.
So crazy to say.
We should have had
Big
Tone. Tone, what's your advice to the young entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs?
First of all, this ain't my show.
Why you give him a mic? Because you know he gonna say.
Come on, he knows you
Real
want to
quick,
say something.
close us
No,
off.
Come on.
real talk. Y'all said it earlier in the show. The number one thing that I always tell everybody is no matter what you choose to do, nobody can do it like you.
Mhm.
And as I sit here at this table, there's at least 4 different clothing designers, yet none of y'all doing it the same.
Yeah.
So just because you see somebody in the same field doing the same thing you doing, they could be doing it on your block. Don't mean they're gonna do it like you do it. So keep it moving.
Yeah.
In the days.
Keep doing it.
All right,
Believe in
there we go.
yourself. Love yourself.
Yeah.
Be a Mac. That
Shout out
means be
Il
confident.
Graphic, you know what I'm saying?
Be a boss.
Magic Box Designs, you know what I'm saying?
All the
Jay.
shameless plugs.
I'm waiting
in
for
this
us
show.
to finish up so I
Jay,
can get some plugs.
It's
from
got
this guy right
Jay,
here.
my boy. We moving.
What's
You
up,
already
Jay?
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice talking to y'all. It was good to talk about this. And, you know, we're going to always bring it back. We can always bring it back.
Shout out my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Love you, baby.
Shout out to the baby moms. Shout out young
Little
Deuce.
Deuce.
Yeah,
If you
gotta
ain't
shout
learned
out
nothing
Deuce.
from tonight, can't nobody do it like you.
Period.
And we out.
Mac Life, Down Life.
We out.
See y'all next
Love.
week.
Just make sure you love
He said-
yourself.